body 1 is similar. Body 2 is a bit different. So body 1, we've already learned this. One major. What keyword can we use for type 4? This is important. Number 1, you could say point. Or number 2, reason. Okay? This is type 4 body 1 keyword. One major point. One major reason. That should not be overlooked. Not overlooked. What does that mean? Not ignored. Seems to be. Seems. What does seems mean? Is. It's an opinion. Be related to. What does that mean? Connected. Okay, let's start writing that here on the paper. When you write, don't forget to put a space, one empty line. Okay? One empty line, space. One major point that should not be overlooked. Seems to be related to. Now, what do you think is a major reason why university education should be free? When you're choosing your main point, there are only two things. Number 1, noun form, 명사, or verb, ing, isn't it? Which one is first choice? Noun. Second choice, verb, ing. Good. Now, let's learn idea building. Why do you think people would say university education should be free to everyone? We call this as equality, isn't it? Same. Why? In many countries, education for uni is very expensive, isn't it? Is it free in Korea? No. Is it expensive? Yes. So that means only rich people can go to university. If you don't have money, people say, I'm sorry, but you can't go, isn't it? It's very difficult. But we can have equal, and we say opportunities for education. That's what it means. Equal opportunity for education. Please write that down in your notebook, because education is a very basic topic for IELTS writing. Especially academic tests. Okay? Equal opportunity for education. Or, number 2, we can also say that as equality of education. Same meaning. 형용사, equal, equality, 명사. It's a noun. Adjective, noun. Let's say that. Equal.
Equal.
Equality.
Equality.
Right? If you're rich or if you're poor, it doesn't matter. You can study. Okay? So we can go and put that here. Related to equality of education. And we will write above all else. Above all else. What does that mean, above all else? It's the top reason among other reasons. Next, we need to explain our opinion. Okay. This means that there is a, and this is an error, don't put an rising. That means to explain. There is a rising number of. Rising number of. What does that mean? More and more. Individuals. We'll change this one here. Who are the people that we're talking about? Students. Good. How do you paraphrase students? Learners. This means that there is a rising number of students. Who? Next, we need to choose a verb. We have two options. Verb 1 or are able to. We use verb 1 for any basic idea. But are able to, we're talking if it's a good thing, isn't it? Equal education. Is it good or bad? Good. What should we use? Are able to, isn't it? Good. Idea building. If there is free education, more students can, right? Not Superman. What in college or university, when you graduate, there's a song, isn't it? That's in my country. I don't know what's in your country. It's not Star Wars, okay, or Superman. And we have a tradition where you wear the toga. You know the toga? It's a black color, like a dress, and you have a hat. Same? Your hat has a this. And you move this, right? You throw the hat? Okay, same. Now, what happens when you graduate? You get something. What do you get when you graduate? You get a degree. This is the vocab that we're going to look for. More people can get a degree. What is a degree? This is the qualification when you finish university. Okay? That's why it's called bachelor's degree. Okay? John, is degree the same with diploma? No. Diploma is lower level. So it's certificate, diploma, degree. Okay? Degree is only in university. Understand? And I think almost all people here have a degree. Understand? Everybody say degree. Degree. Good. Now, we can say more and more people are able to get a degree, isn't it? Basic English. More students are able to get a degree. What does degree mean? Finish university. In my country, if you get a degree, I don't know what you do in your country, but the parents are very proud. They put that in a picture frame. And the picture frame is gold. And that's in the living room. Beside your photo. Right? Always. So, in my country, my father's time, there were more people. There was overpopulation. So my father's time, 7 children, 8 children. Whenever I go to my grandparents' house, all my aunt and uncle and my father's face were there. And then their degree at the bottom part. So it's a common thing in my country. Everybody say degree. Degree. Good. Now we need to paraphrase the word get. That's basic. It's a cheap word. We use that every day. So when we say get a degree, what can we say? We can say achieve. But a better one is called attain. Okay, attain is a better word. It means to learn something. Everybody say attain. Attain. One more time. Attain. Attain. Education. Education. Attain. Attain. A degree. Good. So we can say This means that there is a rising number of students who are able to, because this is positive, right? Attain a degree due to equality of education. Remember, we paraphrased this. What was it? Equal opportunity. Good. Equal opportunity for education. Okay, it's the same thing. Paraphrasing. Next, we need to give an example. One example is in what country? Okay, some people are still copying. There you go. One example is in what country? What is the best example for free education? Maybe you don't know. So today, I'll teach you. John, can I say South Korea? It's okay. But maybe it's not free. There are 3 countries now in Europe. All 3 are in Europe that give free education. Number 1, I heard one word. What is that? Germany. Deutschland. Number 2, starts with the letter N. Norway. And we've learned, what is the 형용사? What is adjective for Norway? What is that? Norwegian. Good. You almost gave me a heart attack, eh? Norwegian. Noun, adjective. 명사, 형용사. Okay? And number 3, it starts with S. Not Swiss. Sweden. Good. These 3 countries provide free education. And the best one now, the most, is Norway. Okay? Norway has the most schools. 21 schools that are free. Let's go to Norway. Okay? Norway. It doesn't matter, as I tell you, right? The example is not important. So we can say Norway. Let's write that down. One example is in Norway, where it is becoming gradually common. Becoming gradually common. What is gradually? Slowly. Common for young people to verb. Now, there's an interesting thing that is happening in Norway. Because Norway is open to Europe, many other Europeans go to Norway to get free education. Did you get my point? So, Norway, Sweden, and other countries, they visit Norway to study there for free. So you could say like this, where it is becoming gradually common for who are the people now that we're going to talk about? We could say the young people in Europe, isn't it? Good. So we can say for the young people. Paraphrase young people. The younger generation. The younger generation. And you can add from other European countries. But just to add more detail, the younger generation from other European countries. 2. What's our verb? to study university and attain a degree. Oh, thank you. Yes, study at university and attain a degree. We also learned the word attain can be paraphrased, isn't it? What is a paraphrase of attain? Also A? Achieve. Good. And we'll continue by saying, and it is possible that this will continue more and more in the future, isn't it? How do we say that? Go to the template, and it is likely, what is likely? Possible that this trend, what is trend? The issue, the phenomenon, will continue in the decades. What is decades? 10 years or more to come. To come means future. Okay, so let's write that down. Continue. And it is likely that this trend will continue in the decades to come. Right, now we'll think of an effect. What will happen if more people will study university? So, let's go to the template. In relation to this, what does that mean? Connected. As a further consequence, further means more or deeper. Consequence means effect. What is our main point? Equal education. Equality, isn't it? That's our main point. So, let's write that. In relation to this, as a further consequence, equality of education that's our main point. Equality of education allows a certain number of individuals to. Certain number means some, isn't it? And individuals means the people. And we'll need to think of a verb. In this case, we can say the youth, isn't it? The young people. Because there are people who are studying, isn't it? So, let's write that down. Allows a certain number of the youth to. So we've paraphrased individuals and we've changed it to the youth because they study, isn't it? Now we need to think of effect, a verb. What's an effect if there are more people who can study and get a degree? It's difficult to say that because you guys, we Asian countries, everybody go to university, right? So we don't feel the benefit. But think about Australia. Only few people want to go to uni. If you have a daughter or son in Australia and you raise your child here, you will notice that only half want to go to uni. Other half, TAFE or just high school, and they're happy with that. So not many people want to go to university. When people go to uni, what's an effect? Number one, more people will become professionals, isn't it? Everybody say professionals.
Professional.
Doctor, lawyer, and scientists. So it allows people, more individuals, to achieve professional status in life. Achieve professional level in their life. That could be number one. What does it mean? Become professional. John, I thought professional means pro, expert. No. Okay, everybody say professional.
Professional.
One more time. Professional.
Professional.
Professional in English usually means you have a degree. Understand? Number two, we can also say that when more people go to university, the level of society usually will increase. In South Korea before the Korean War, maybe 50, 60 years ago, not many people went to university, right? So the level of education was low. Also, the economy was low, isn't it? After the war, it was like a miracle. Everybody went to school and your economy became high. It's always like that. High education, higher level of society, isn't it? So you can say, high, what is a verb for increase? Or it starts with R, A-I, raise. Good. Raise the level of society. What does that mean? More people can know. More people have better life, better economy. Think about Africa. Not many people go to university. The level of society is lower. But think about USA or Europe. More people go to uni. So society's level is higher, isn't it? Everybody, let's say raise, the level of society. Achieve professional status. Let's combine these two ideas. Okay? Let's combine them. So we can say it allows a certain number of the youth to, number one, achieve professional status in life. And what's our second idea? And raise the level of society. So John, can we have two effects? Yes. How can you do that? Verb, 동사, and another verb, 동사. Understand? Just connect it with and. Understand? If you want to have two effects. So that's one and another one. Finally, we will close it. What's our closing line? Thus. Good. So let's go back to the template. Thus. What does thus mean? So. In a wider, what does wider mean? General. Perspective means opinion or view. It can be stated, it can be said that What is our main point? Equal education, isn't it? Greatly contributes to the issue of, and then our topic. So let's write that down first. Thus, in a wider perspective, comma, it can be stated that equal opportunity for learning greatly contributes to the issue of. Now, remember, what does contribute mean? Everybody say contribute. Add. Good. What's our issue today? Free university education, isn't it? So we go back to our main topic. So we can say free, or you can say providing free university education.